I think this is going to be a really close game. At the end of the day, it is Oklahoma. They're a top 5 team. They're probably going to win. But this game might look a lot closer, and it helps when they almost lose to Tulane.
Blow the dust off of that and cracker back open again.
Whoa! Oh.
Facebook.
Okay,
Facebook.
gotcha. I was like,
hey, man, I'm a traveler. I'm a nomad. Like that.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, if we walk away and we win that game because we make less mistakes, you know how good that makes Nebraska look? Welcome back to the Stalk Talk. How are we doing today, Cury?
We're doing good.
It is late as fuck right now.
I know it is.
It is 10:10 on a Friday night.
And that's my fault.
We are committed.
That's my fault.
Why are you already laughing? Did I start with I started with a curse really quickly.
Did you?
That's
I didn't
okay.
notice. It's all right.
It's okay.
You did.
It is 10:10
Yeah, it's
on a
10.
Friday night.
And that is 100% my bad. I was in North
You had a
Platte.
long week though, yeah.
Yeah, I was in North Platte all week for work, and we just got back today. We got back like 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight, back to Omaha, and then I had to go home, unpack my bags, shower, repack another bag to come down here.
Stop at the auto shop.
Stop at the auto shop because my car was in there, and then drove all the way back down here, blaring like Flatbush Zombies or something to try and like keep
Flatbush
myself.
Zombies.
Yeah, you heard of them?
Mm-mm.
Really? I'm surprised. They're like hippie rap.
Hippie rap.
Yeah.
Like
That makes sense.
No, I don't even know what the fuck is that.
It's like I'll show you after the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very unique.
What is it again?
It's called Flatbush Zombies.
Flatbush Zombies?
Yeah.
Why flat?
I don't know.
That's so interesting.
Flatbush Zombies.
Okay. Well, we'll be listening to some Flatbush Zombies on the drive back.
Yes, we will.
But
yeah, no, that's my fault for being late and everything like that.
No, I mean he's working hard. He's out here doing his thing.
Yeah, and we got to save time for the podcast too. I was in the bathroom like, man, do I really want to go down? Like, is it really worth staying up this late just to record? And I was like, no, we're doing this.
And we always feel so like energized after.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like we're just jazzed after.
Like getting into it, like coming over here, I could just, like, everyone was just tired. Like,
For real.
Yeah.
Just in the car ride over, yeah. But then right after, we're always just like, here we go.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it's great.
Curry is getting a haircut this weekend.
I am, yeah, so.
He might chop that shit down.
Yeah.
We've all been I cut my hair recently in the summer. I'm growing it out currently again, and it's already fucking getting there. I really miss it. 'Cause I'm going to Costa Rica in January, and I gotta have that shit long. But literally all of the boys have been growing their hair out.
Yeah.
Curry has been growing his hair out the longest since summer going into college. I'm pretty sure, right?
Bennett.
Oh, Bennett, dude.
Bennet's got the title. On
Shout
that
out
one.
Bennett.
Yeah.
No free
honestly.
shout outs.
We got to get Bennett out here.
Yeah.
It's been
we don't see Bennett enough.
I
He's in
know.
Wayne. He's a good buddy. Super chill ass dude.
Yeah. He grew up on the same block that we all kind of did.
Yep.
Except for Carsen. Carsen was a few
The
blocks
funny
away.
the funny thing about Bennett though was in high school, he never did the things that we did. He never did show choir, never did one act, never did musical. He would have made all of those things because he was an athlete. Like, everyone loved him. He would have made it. And guys in theater and anything at Gretno succeeded.
Yeah.
But Bennett never did, but he always hung out with us. So, like, he grew friends with all of our group.
Mm-hmm.
Bennett's just that guy, like, he's just with the flow, but, like, he says some of the
Really?
funniest shit. But he's, like, he's funniest when he's not trying to be funny. Because he'll just, like, stumble on his words or, like, I don't know. He's just so fucking funny.
I love Bennett, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Bennett.
Great guy.
Yeah. Where were we talking? What were we talking about prior to that?
Haircut.
So yeah.
Bennett's
So
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
best haircut. Or the longest hair.
Bennett had he does have the longest.
He
hair
started
now.
it.
He started that shit.
Bennett started it.
That was right out of high school.
Yeah.
You started yours going into
my
to
first
freshman
year
year.
of college,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember January of our freshman year, I gave Cameron a absolutely trash haircut. And then he's grown his hair out since, basically, until I cut it recently.
Yeah.
Had to regain that trust, but no, I fucked this dude up.
Oh, I remember that. Was that in Thomas's basement? When he
No, dude, I think it was in the dorms. It was one-on-one. It
Was
was
it?
awkward as fuck, dude. Wait, it was? Oh, it was in the basement, dude.
Because I remember I was there. I was there when you cut it, and Cameron's face
was
was like
dude.
after you cut it, he was so sad.
Cam didn't get a haircut till October. For real. No. And no, I know. He always held trust at the end of the day
Yeah.
because he's a boy. But
You were in the bathroom for like
Gosh.
30 minutes after the haircut, just trying to find something to make it work. Like
for real, I
You
felt
were-
like such shit for like probably 2 months.
That is so funny.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, that's a bro. You ain't ever trying to
Right.
fuck him up.
This is like right too when you were trying to like you're like yeah I do
Really getting it
haircuts.
started.
You were starting and then
And I was doing Cameron's got a tough head to cut because he looks really good with long hair. But if he gets too high with the clippers on here, it makes I don't even like it just doesn't work out. Whereas like a lot of people just kind of like their face goes out like this, you know. Cam's kind of like rounds out. Like it'd be great for a bald head. I don't think he's ever gonna go bald. But no, Cam's was tough. But I mean, this time I was figuring it out. Anyway, I cut hair. We're cutting Cury's hair this weekend.
yeah.
So
So
this weekend
we
had a little technical difficulties. Cam is getting fired as we speak. He normally does really good work. Like he did a really cool thing with the montage this weekend, but God, he's been pissing me off this week. And he just fucked up and like thought he wiped the card.
yeah.
He didn't wipe shit. Also, why did the last video look bad, dude? I don't know. We'll get into it after this.
Gotta quit flaming Cameron, man.
Just
He's
know-
working hard.
Just know there is plenty of other people in this building that would love to have his job. And thank God he's taking it with a fucking smile over there because I'm just playing. So yeah, Cury's getting a haircut tomorrow.
Yep.
Some I saw on Twitter today. We are 69% of the way through the year.
Wow.
Is that what you expected me to say?
No.
I was like,
Not at
Cury was
all.
like, what are we gonna talk about? How are we gonna get back into this? I'm like, dude, I got this thing on Twitter I'm gonna bring up. And you were probably like, shit, okay, what do we got?
Yeah, I was like
Time to be on my toes.
Yeah, I'm like focused.
Cury, you know, is 69%.
Yeah.
Which is just insane.
That's crazy. No, this
Um,
year's gone crazy fast.
On 9/11.
Yeah. That's tomorrow. That's crazy. But
That is crazy. Yeah.
yeah, no.
That is tomorrow. That's how we record these. But we're not going to talk about Buffalo because we talked about how we got to stop talking about.
the game's tomorrow because this
'Cause
comes out
who
after
cares?
the
Y'all
game.
don't care.
Yeah.
You already know what happens.
No, I like one thing that I love doing is I don't like doing the whole New Year thing, you know? Like when everyone's like New Year's resolution in July. I do not like that.
Wait, what?
Like when everyone makes their like year-long goals in July and everyone's like, you know, like the New Year comes around.
So
this
you
is when
really fuck with New Year's goals, like,
I do, but in like August. I think August is my like New Year.
but fuck July.
Yeah. No, January.
Oh, you said July.
I
Okay.
did say July.
We'll throw an asterisk up. I was like,
January.
New
yeah.
Year's goals in July. We don't fuck with that, but we
There's
fuck with
too many
August.
J months in this year.
So you fuck with like a plan, basically.
yeah,
But
in
also,
August. In August.
not to hype us up, but we're the kind of kids where we're like, we don't wait for that to happen either to get our
No.
shit done. We know what we got to do in life.
But it's a good pivoting point because you come off of summer. Summer is like the dessert of the whole year. If that makes sense.
That's
Summer
hype.
is where you can like, you know, you can have fun. You don't have school. You can, you know, show off your body. You can, you know, it's just summer. You can have fun. You can do whatever you want.
Bitches.
Winter, like going into fall and like winter, I feel like that's more like an indoor, inside type of thing. Like, you know, you're just kind of getting your mind right. You're doing everything else. Like it's kind of like
Sure.
the beginning. Like it's a hard beginning as opposed
Kind
to
of like how
the
when
nice
school
end.
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
just
for
me.
real.
That's
We
just me.
we need to talk about this because outside of the podcast, there's some really cool like Chinese philosophy on like the seasons of the year and like how they all like truly line up and make sense. But
No, yeah, I believe it.
with winter, it is really fascinating because like everyone gets all like seasonally depressed and shit, but it's just because the fucking sun goes away and we can't go outside
Yeah.
as much.
You
And
don't
the
get your
sun,
vitamin D.
for real, we can't
Yeah.
get our vitamin D as well. And did you know that literally none of us, not all, like the people in like Africa get enough vitamin D, but like no one gets enough vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
Because you know what our ancestors did? They were outside fucking hunting and gathering
Yeah.
all day, getting their vitamin D in.
Yeah.
None of us get optimal levels of vitamin D.
Yeah.
It is one of the craziest like minerals that we just vitamins that
I
we
take
do
a
not.
vitamin. I take a vitamin D like supplement.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Especially in the winter, I take like, I don't know. It says to take like 3 of them. I pop like 5 or 6 of them because
Good shit, bro.
I know you need your vitamin D.
And it probably helps more than you think. It's just probably like in the moment, like
No.
placebo, and like it's just probably like you kind of like
absolutely.
flatline. But
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely feel a difference.
and
Absolutely.
I mean, it's also like in the nicer months, like I take walks all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing better for my mood.
No,
Like there's the
absolutely.
other things that I do in my life that really help with my mood. You know, I eat well, I do this, I do that, I work out, I fucking whatever.
Yeah.
But there is nothing better than getting out of a rut. If it's sunny out, go outside and walk around.
Yeah.
The sun is your friend.
Yeah.
Getting your body moving is good, dude. Obviously, if you're fat and you're not happy with that, getting your diet right is first, but getting active is the next fucking thing. And not like active and like constantly doing cardio, but you better be getting your steps in.
No, absolutely.
That is like after every meal now, I make it fucking point to either go on a bike ride or go for a walk.
Yeah.
Get my digestive system going. It's so good for the metabolism and all this other shit. Anyway,
Oh, for
we
sure.
gotta get into all this. Unless you had something you wanted to add to that.
No, you're hitting it. You're hitting it right on the head. I mean, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Shout out my boy Matt. He's starting his football season. I work with this dude. He plays edge at Westland. Shout out his girl as well, Anna. No free shout outs for her though. Yeah, we work together at Fairway. Yeah. Hopefully he's having a good season. I was gonna go watch a game. I still can for sure, and I gotta go do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of a little bit of a. I mean, this is not competition. They're like fucking D3. I don't even know what they are, but
Yeah.
yeah, copped it at Goodwill. We stay frugal. We stay on our Goodwill shit.
Absolutely. Another little side note to it. I brought the wrong notebook today.
He
so
brought the wrong notebook,
This
y'all.
is my deep thought.
So it's
journal
literally
and
open
like
for no fucking reason. This
yeah,
dude.
This is a prop. Yeah, I'm not.
It is a prop, but it's shit that we're gonna talk about probably right after this. So
Yeah, we're just getting ready.
yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. But
What
Anyway.
else do we gotta talk about before we get into Oklahoma predictions?
I mean,
Oh, I don't even know, dude. I say
Yeah.
we fucking get into it.
let's just do it.
So
So
Oklahoma, first time playing them in a hot minute.
it's a historic game. Very, very historic game.
It is so historic. The last thing Tom Osborne did before he stepped down as the athletic director was schedule these Oklahoma games. That is how big of a deal this is to Nebraska.
So we're
These
back in it.
Oklahoma games. And
Yeah.
we about lost them.
Yeah.
And I think Frost had more to do with that than everyone thinks. I don't think he would do that, but if y'all remember all that tea like in March, April, whatever it was,
Mhm.
where we were like trying to get out of the Oklahoma game. No, it's not. It's all some bullshit. Don't matter now.
Yeah.
This
I
game's happening.
Honestly, there was an article that I read this last week on Twitter where it was, I can't remember who came out with it. I think it was maybe Lincoln Journal-Star or something, but
Sure.
they got in contact with one of Scott Frost's like good friends who played football with him, everything like that. Can't remember the name on top of my head, but one of the things he said is that his attitude, Scott Frost's attitude, these last couple years at Nebraska has not been good.
Really?
Yeah.
Like his attitude in the way that he's been like handling coaching, or like
Just like very pouting, very pouty.
it's obvious in his conferences too.
I think when as soon as I read that, I was like, "Holy cow, that's what it is!" Like it was like the light bulb just like went off. Like I
but
understand
like
it now.
why?
I don't know.
He has his dream job. I don't like to read into that shit too much.
That's the thing. No,
We just gotta start winning. I feel
no,
like.
yeah, absolutely. But it was just an interesting little tidbit that I thought I'd throw in there. But it goes to show too that you could have everything that you would ever want. You know, like you can have the dream job, you can have the career leading a football team. You're the Nebraska's guy, but that doesn't bring happiness. Like type of thing,
Sure,
or that doesn't
sure.
bring like fulfillment with what you do. That's a whole nother thing. We'll get into that later, I'm sure. But just an interesting little thing that I read this week on Scott Frost, and it really I think cleared up a lot of stuff for me. Like not saying that I fully believe it, but it makes sense.
Interesting. So his
Yeah.
friend picked up on this and told local journalism. Interesting.
Apparently, yeah. Which is it's kind of a bad friend.
Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a homie.
Yeah.
Get him out of your circle, Mr. Frost.
But
yeah,
no, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Big old game.
Oklahoma, just talk about them for a little bit.
Yeah.
They had a really, really underwhelming win against Tulane.
They did.
Spencer Rattler is the second best quarterback on their roster. Caleb Williams is definitely better.
Huh.
He's still Did you know he still predicted first pick overall?
Rattler?
Rattler, yeah.
Wow.
Right?
Okay.
He is not an NFL quarterback right now, folks.
Interesting.
we will have to see. I mean, he's probably going to throw it all over us, but he just doesn't make the best decisions still. And he's young. I mean, I saw a really good thing the other day. It was like, we got to realize that these kids are not Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
Right.
That was a special class.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids were special.
Different
That
breed.
year.
Different breed,
For
for sure.
real. I mean, we expected out of like Spencer Rattler and Sam Howell and insert DJ Uiagalelei, even though he just got his first start against Georgia, one of the best defenses. Anyway,
Yep.
We expect that caliber out of a kid like Spencer Rattler, where maybe Spencer Rattler was a 5-star out of high school, but we cannot be expecting Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields like demeanor and mentality this early on. He is still a second-year player.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe third, but still, like, he's still young, and it's very obvious. You see him on the sidelines, like he's just a kid.
Yeah.
He's still kind of growing into that guy, so to say.
So, how can Nebraska capitalize?
Take
on
advantage?
That? Yeah.
Well, this kind of gets into my prediction for the game, but I think we're going to play them really tight because I think we are going to rattle Mr. Rattler. Like, seriously, I think our defense is strong enough to get some sacks early, scare him a little bit. And I think we have what it takes to really, like, at least scare a lot of the nation. But at the end of the day, they're probably going to run away with a couple touchdowns over us just because they can throw it over the top way better than we can. Because, again, Rattler is still an extreme talent.
Yeah.
And he'll throw it over top of us probably.
Yeah. That's one of the big things, too, is that I think our defense needs to get our sacks. We got to get our sacks in against Oklahoma.
Need Phil Darius to step up like he did in the first game.
Yeah.
Need Caleb Tanner to keep playing hard. Need Garrett Nelson to get more sacks.
Big players. Just get through the line. Get that QB. Rattle him.
Rattle that motherfucker.
Yeah.
For real.
So, but yeah,
that really is the key.
Yeah.
If we can get him uncomfortable in his own home, if we have the energy on defense, if we are just hoorahing, fucking like just confident as fuck, which we have, wouldn't you agree? We have that on defense. We have a tremendous defense.
Yeah.
We have what it takes.
Absolutely.
So if we keep that energy throughout the entire game,
mm-hmm.
and if our offense plays decently well and doesn't turn the ball over and our special teams play pretty well, I think this is going to be a really close game. At the end of the day, it is Oklahoma. They're a top 5 team. They're probably going to win. But this game might look a lot closer, and it helps when they almost lose to Tulane. They only beat them 40-35. Tulane had the ball with 2 minutes left. They could have won that game. But they were 1 yard short on a 4th down attempt.
Yeah.
So again, I mean, they're playing Western Carolina tomorrow, like Eastern Carolina. So like they should wipe them.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see much from that game. But if we see Rattler making bad decisions again, it's like, wow, we might have a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Definitely go back and rewatch that game. Rewatch those highlights of Oklahoma. And would you say Eastern Carolina?
The 40-35, the first game?
Yeah.
Tulane. Which, shout out my cousin, she went there.
Tulane, and who's playing this weekend?
This weekend. Western or Eastern Carolina, one of those two.
Okay. Go back and rewatch that game. Rewatch highlights, all that stuff.
Because, this is going to be after.
Yeah.
Gosh, I keep forgetting it. Yeah.
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 But
Western Carolina.
I gotcha.
0-1. Yeah.
Tough. I think we're gonna play them hard. I'm thinking Ohio State last year.
Okay.
I'm thinking that same energy.
That is in the same vein of where if you look at the score, the ending score of the Ohio State game, you're like, oh, Ohio State beat Nebraska, whatever.
Yeah.
But we talked about this. We played them really hard, and again, we kind of beat ourselves. Like it was like 17-14 in the second quarter, and we just didn't convert when we should have. And then like they just kind of ran away with it third, fourth quarter. If we're even slightly better than that, and Rattler is slightly worse than Justin Fields is, which he is, this is going to be a tremendous game. And like we opened with the fact that this is a traditional ass game. Both of these teams want this. Nebraska probably wants it more. Oklahoma's more like, oh, who are the fucking Huskers?
Right. And I'm sure we're still gonna have those self-inflicting wounds. Like we're still gonna have, those fumbles. We're still gonna have those.
Not if we want to win though.
No, that's the thing. Is that's what I'm expecting with what I mean by it's Ohio State all over again. Is that we're gonna play them tough, but ultimately we're going to beat ourselves again. Because I don't think.
You think?
I really do think. I mean, we saw that still in. We saw that with. Illinois, I mean, huge. That was a big one. We saw that with.
Did you know that Illinois lost last week?
Yeah,
we talked about
that. We did that with Fordham. I mean, a couple times. It wasn't as bad as Illinois, but we still did it with Fordham. I'm sure we're gonna do it tomorrow with Buffalo.
Oh, like made mistakes kind of
yeah,
thing.
stupid mistakes that could like change the
Definitely
game.
less than the Illinois games. So like maybe there was some marginal weekly improvement there.
Right. But I still think there's going to be some, scoring or some scores that go unanswered because of a self-inflicting wound, a fumble, an interception, a big sack, someone not blocking their guy,
And that's why
running the
we'll lose.
wrong route, dropping the ball. I mean, the list goes on and on. But ultimately, I think that's what we're going to be seeing with Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, just like how we make a lot of mistakes, Oklahoma also makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about, Rattler is not perfect. Their defense allowed 35 points against Tulane, which if you rewatch it, it is not on their defense. It was a lot of their offense throwing the ball around, fucking up.
I got you.
You know?
Yeah.
So it might be one of those classic games where it comes down to whoever the hell makes the least amount of mistakes.
Honestly.
Because if we're fucking with Rattler, like we should be in his head all game. Hopefully, if we win this game, we're in his head all game. It's who doesn't fuck up the most.
And that's about having a strong presence at the beginning of the game. If we can capitalize big, if we have a big play, if we have a big sack, I mean huge sack, I would love to bury him. That'd be great. Huge sack, loss of 5 yards, I'll be happy.
Whatever. If it's on a third down, hell yeah. And
we'll
if it means we get better field position and we drill it down after that.
Literally, we'll get in his head. Huge. That's
He's
huge.
a big time player. He's a big time player, so he's probably not going to let a Nebraska sack slow him down. But if we stack him,
yeah.
And if we get like run losses, like JoJo comes around the corner and fucking stops a 3rd and 2 on a run, and they're like, oh my gosh, this 5-star 6'8" offensive line for Oklahoma can't stop this Nebraska run defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is when they're going to get a little rattled.
3 and out first drive, 3 and out second drive.
That
Keep
is
him
the
punting.
key.
Keep him punting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say something really good.
Be huge.
But yeah, they're coming into the game probably not thinking a lot of us, but this game is going to have eyes.
Oh yeah.
People are going to watch this game because again, it's a classic. It is a classic.
Yeah.
In every way that word means what it means.
Yeah.
So if we walk away and we win that game because we make less mistakes, you know how good that makes Nebraska look?
That'd be insane.
We had less mistakes against an extremely disciplined Oklahoma team. Not extremely disciplined because, like I said, they kind of mess up. But
we tried to call it off.
Even though we didn't. Like I don't think we did. I don't know.
If we won that game, if we won a game that we were too scared to play, come on.
We would look so much better.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And it's probably still somehow not going to get us over that Illinois loss, but
yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. If we beat Oklahoma, that'd be so badass.
We'll be talking. I think they'll be talking. If we beat Oklahoma, for sure.
Oh yeah.
But
probably more about Oklahoma and how they're not going to go to the playoff this year.
Probably.
Not about us, because again we lost to Illinois. Yeah, I think my prediction. I don't think we're going to win. Gosh, I'm so excited. I would love to see a dub.
Okay.
That would be so badass.
Score prediction right
Yeah.
now.
I was just going to go there.
What are you thinking?
I am going to go. Oh my gosh, this is so tough. I really don't know. I'm going to go. We can really hear our breath on these mics. This is kind of funny.
So sorry.
Do you know yours? I was going to play off yours.
No, I think I'm going to go with a solid 42 Oklahoma. I'm going to say
real close to mine.
30 Huskers.
Okay, a couple touchdowns-ish. Wow, I really don't know, dude.
30, yeah.
I'm going to go... I think you're right on 42. I think they're going to score 42. No, I don't know, dude. I think it's going to be weird, dude. There's going to be weird points. I think it's going to be like safeties or whatever. I'm going to go weird. 44-38. We have the chance to bring it back in the fourth quarter. We maybe even get the ball back, but we don't see that Adrian dog mentality again. If we score on that possession, it's 44-44, and we have the chance to kick the winning field goal to win the game. But I don't think we do.
Stop getting me excited, dude.
44-38.
Getting excited, yeah.
I feel good about that, actually. I feel really good about that.
That's a good one, yeah. I like
Okay,
that.
so yours was 42-30?
Yeah.
Okay, those are both... That's about how it's going to be, I think. Pretty tight, but Either
solid.
Oklahoma runs away with it or Nebraska finds a way to lose.
I hope we
kinda
put up
thing.
30, at least 30 on them. I hope.
That'd be badass.
That'd be great.
Oklahoma has historically had a really bad defense, but this year they're supposed to be really good.
Yeah. I mean, that totally depends, too, if our offense is at the place that it needs to be come game time. But we'll see.
True.
We'll see.
All right.
So I don't know if you know this or not, but we are known to choke in big games. Our offense.
Or any games.
Or any.
Illinois game was not big. And
No.
it was a Big Ten game, so.
Ah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
We'll see.
Oklahoma should be a great game.
Yeah.
Super excited for that. Yeah, I don't know if I got much more to say about that.
Yeah.
About the Oklahoma
I
game.
think that's pretty solid.
All right.
Good stuff.
What else do we got to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, I was going to bring this up. I've been seeing this shit a lot on Twitter. And some in like YouTube comments and stuff.
Mhm.
But fans are really not happy with the coaches for not starting Omar Manning over Wyatt Lewer or Levi Falk, our walk-ons, which is really fascinating because I totally like. It's understandable because Omar Manning is super high talent,
Right.
but they're coming at it from like a fear standpoint that we're gonna lose him to the portal, which I don't totally understand because I think that, and they're saying the same thing about Xavier Betts, but I think Xavier Betts and Omar Manning are super all in on this team.
No, I would agree. I don't think we're going to lose him to the transfer portal, but that is weird. That we're not playing them as much because I mean we saw them in spring game practice. They're making plays.
They're super talented.
Yeah, really.
They should be on the field for sure, making our catches.
They stood out. I mean they stood out from everyone else, I would say.
Definitely.
So what happened from spring game to now?
You know what the coaches say? They're like, oh, they're not as consistent in practice. You know what ain't consistent? Or you know what is consistent? Cam Taylor-Britt muffin punts. What do we got to say about that? You know, like where does consistency matter?
Yeah. And that again, that comes down to coaching. Where does consistency matter?
For real.
So, I mean, if they want more consistent wide receivers, that's fine. Whatever, I don't care. I just want to win games. I could give a rip who's in there.
Exactly.
Honestly.
I mean, winning games will keep them around too.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
So,
who really surprised you in the Fordham game? Like as far as backups went, like who were you really pretty happy with? Who are you excited about for our future?
Smothers. I'm really excited for Logan Smothers.
For real. Makes great decisions.
Yeah, really good decision making. The one fumble that he had, that's a rookie mistake.
Yep.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, that's gonna happen. It was tough. He's turning, trying to get more yards. That's another big thing. Is he was giving it his all. You could really see him working out there, which alone stands out. But he's trying to get those extra yards. Comes around, ball's up on his shoulder where it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be in your gut. You know, it's supposed to be hugging that thing.
Yeah.
It's up here, gets hit from the back, pops right out. That's tough.
I don't know if it was like up there, but like it was definitely kind of like in the air weird.
It was away from his body.
And the guy just kind of got under it. He found a way to get under it. That's probably why it looked like it was like he was like up here with it, but like the defender I think just kind of got under it and it
okay,
popped out.
Either way, ball was not where it was supposed to be when he was running with it.
But again, he's a young ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Smothers was so fun to watch in high school. Just watching his tape, it's so fun to finally see him go out there. And he has such a great demeanor. Like in the press conferences this week, he's been so like I was chill because I've always practiced like it was the game.
That was another thing.
I've always been ready for this. I am ready for this. I'm always ready.
Yeah, he was so calm. He had so much composure there.
You know who doesn't have that?
Adrian
fucking Martinez.
Adrian doesn't have that.
Now Logan maybe doesn't have as many of the like Logan's like maybe a little slower than Adrian, or maybe throws the ball a little bit worse than Adrian because he's young. But you know what Logan has? He has a great mentality.
I see it in him more than I saw it in Martinez, and I'm more excited for Smothers than I was for Martinez.
Really?
Yeah, I would say. Just because, you see the kid grow up. You see the kid play, him growing and maturing. And
Adrian, and then kind of like falling and down, like
well, Adrian
hitting his floor, and then...
I mean, he talks all this improvement. Everyone else talks about his improvement. It doesn't show on the field.
Tough. He looked pretty good in the Fordham game. We'll see how he looks.
He looked good in the Fordham game,
tomorrow.
but again, he's inconsistent with it.
Yeah, super inconsistent.
So if we can see more Smothers, that'd be great.
We're not supposed to talk about this. We hope to see him tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you'll know that. But
yep. Alante Brown looked really good. Number 4 receiver for us.
Yep.
Had a great juke on a dude.
Yep.
I wish we had more receivers that would juke around more. Austin Allen finally had a decent game.
Yeah,
a
he
few
did.
receptions. He was running hard. They could not bring that big dude down.
Yeah.
I think we might have Vokalak back tomorrow, which is huge.
Oh, okay.
Even though every week he kind of talks about, I feel like I'm closing myself off from everyone. I feel like every week, like, Vokalek will post the stuff on Instagram where he's like, game day tomorrow, and then he doesn't play because he's, like, hurt.
Yeah.
But, like, he posted one again today, so it's like, who knows?
Yeah.
Oliver Martin might still be out. Gosh, I'm talking about tomorrow. I can't be talking about tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm sorry, I'm closed down on this mindset. I'm excited for tomorrow. Who else looked good? Ativa Mauga Clements, inside linebacker, 22. He had the most tackles for loss in the game. Tackle and a half for loss. He, number 22, inside linebacker, came in the third quarter, but he is promising for the future. Super exciting. I'll send you some clips from Twitter. I'll show you after this.
Yeah.
Who else looked really good? I really can't think of anyone else. Everyone looked. I mean, all our starters look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a Fordham game, so it's kind of going to be gone.
I think we're exactly where we need to be right now.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think we beat Illinois if we play Fordham our first week in Illinois this past week? And if the Fordham game goes the exact same?
If it goes the exact same?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. What if not? What if it's just kind of like intro game?
If it's close, like if they're within a touchdown, I say we still lose to Illinois. If we lose, we still lose to Illinois.
For sure. Okay. I would agree.
We need to come off a solid win, the same one that we had last week, to beat Illinois.
Gotcha.
Big.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, just a massacre.
Fuck those dudes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say so.
Yeah, I don't know. What are
about
we
you?
looking at for time, producer Cameron?
26 minutes.
So like 36, 7. Nice.
Solid. I'm kind of hungry.
Hungry?
What time is it?
It is late,
Everything
y'all.
closes at 10, right?
Maybe we got McDonald's. That's a classic.
I bet Chipotle doesn't
Oh
have
my
chips
god! I
and
didn't
guac.
call my grandma back. Oh shit! I'm calling my grandma right now. It's like, shout out my grandma. That's a shout out for sure. Shout out Vicky Gobber. Vicky is a G. We pull up to her place in Elk Creek, Nebraska all the time.
That's Vicky.
That is Vicky.
Thank you for your hospitality, Vicky. We appreciate it very much.
We know you're watching for
Yeah.
sure. So I should send her this shit though.
You should.
She has no idea.
I was gonna post it on Facebook, but I was like, just to get, Facebook is for your.
Damn, you could
extended
get an
family.
interesting market there.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we get a lot of people watching on Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook is very
and
boomer
interesting
oriented.
thing about Curry's pass is he was within the church realm, so to say.
Yeah.
So
Randy's
we
a
might have
pastor.
some interesting takes. We might people might not mess around with us because I cuss sometimes.
No,
Curry's a good boy, but
they don't care.
okay,
Yeah.
we're putting it
I
on
don't care.
Facebook then,
I don't
baby.
care. You kidding me? I don't care.
Hell yeah, dude!
Yeah.
I'll go on Facebook
my
for the
own
first
person.
time in 2 years. True. Amen,
I was gonna
bro.
tag you. I was gonna tag you, and I was like, these guys have not opened Facebook in years.
Yeah.
Blow the dust off of that and crack her back open again. And
Whoa! Oh.
Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook.
Gotcha.
Facebook.
Gotcha. I was like
Jeez.
cracking backs over here.
Jeez.
No, I think my fucking senior pick is still my profile
That's your
pic.
profile pic.
Yeah.
I don't think I've changed mine. I don't even know what mine is. I do
Probably
not know
like
what mine
Curry and like those pics where he's like,
is. It's a ton of unanswered.
we gotta get those, dude.
What?
We have got to get those for the podcast. Just the pictures of you that are hilarious from like your first like iPod in middle school. Where
Yeah.
like, Curry's he's got like similar hair to what he's got right now.
Yeah.
But he's just like
I've got
wide-eyed.
I've got some gold in old pics. Gold.
For real.
But
You know what's crazy? We've never talked about your eyes. Whereas that is
not.
one of the first things everyone talks about
We have
when
not.
they're around Curry.
yeah, it's an interesting story actually. If we want to get into it right now.
Speaking of story, you were gonna tell a story, but yes, we should get into that.
Oh yes. Dang it. I forgot about that.
Fuck! It's not organic.
So the story that happened today. So I'm driving back. Me and my roommate Charlie. Shout out Charlie. No free shout outs.
Facts.
But he gets a shout. He's pretty chill. We were driving back from North Platte because we had work stuff out at North Platte all week. So we're coming back. I think we stopped at Kearney at a gas station because we were running pretty low. on the company vehicle.
On gas,
Gas.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna go inside, get some food, and go pee. Do my thing. He's filling up gas on the outside. So I'm in line trying to buy some food, drinks, whatever. And this dude walks in. This dude is wearing a kilt and a like bright green T-shirt, and he's got like the Harry Potter sorting hat on. I shit you not. This is what this guy's
like
wearing.
just that cone hat?
Cone hat, but it's like floppy and like warm.
Wow, neon green shirt.
Yeah, like knee-high socks with this kilt and like tennis shoes. Dude, he's like dirty. He's got like a vest on too. He looked like Robin Hood. Dude looked like Robin Hood. That's what it was.
Like a costume kind of thing.
Yeah, but it was that was like not a costume. Because he had like dude had dirt on his face and like he was just dirty looking and stuff like that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Anyway, come to find out, he started whispering to like so there's like a girl that was like checking everyone out, and she's a good looking girl, and this guy walks up, and kind of my instinct is like, all right, let's get situated here, just in case something goes down. I want to put myself in a situation to kind of like calm
Can't let the dude in the neon green shirt with the cone hat fuck me up.
Or this girl. I mean, if he's because he was like whispering to her, so I couldn't hear what he was saying and stuff. Like he was just talking really quiet, and so I was kind of sketched out in the situation because I'm like, this is a weird situation. I'm in Kearney, Nebraska. This dude just walks in
with a pretty girl behind the wow,
with
everything's
a cute
weird
girl behind
right
the
now.
desk. But like it was more just like, all right, if something weird happens, I'm ready. But nothing weird happened. Anyway, he walked out. So I checked out and went back out. Charlie goes, "Did you see that guy?" I was like, "Yeah," like immediately knowing who he's talking about. Apparently, he went up to Charlie as he was filling up and was like, "Hey man, I'm a traveler. I'm a nomad." Like that.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like weird. Like got in his face and was like, "I'm a traveler. I'm a nomad." Like got really into it. Like weird.
Jesus.
And he was like asking for Charlie to like spot him a tank of gas, and Chuck's like, this is the company card. Like I can't do that right now.
Good room.
Whatever. And Charlie, and he's like, if you go inside, I'm sure they could help you out in there. So I'm sure that's what he was whispering to the girl about, as I found out later. But it was a weird situation. It like threw me off extremely. You don't see that every day. You really don't see that. You don't see Robin Hood with the sorting hat at the gas station in Kearney, Nebraska every single day.
When you say sorting hat, do you mean like one of those fencing?
No, you remember? You know the sorting.
Why is he dirty, dude?
You know the sorting hat from Harry Potter?
Nah, bro. I
It's
don't
like
watch Harry Potter.
A witch hat. It's like a witch hat.
Oh,
with like a point.
yeah,
You know
okay,
what I'm talking
okay,
about?
yeah.
It's like that, but it's like floppy. Like
Oh,
the top is
yep,
all floppy.
I see it.
So he comes in with that, looking like Robin Hood.
Wow. Neon green shirt, kilt, high socks, weird ass hat.
Dude's a nomad.
He's in Traveler, dude.
He's a traveler. He's a nomad.
Wow.
Weird. Very
Well,
weird.
shit, dude. I'm glad you
That
walked
was my
away
main story.
good there.
Yeah.
That
Oh, it was
could've been
fine.
really
I
bad.
mean, he's a chill guy from what I could tell. But
No, he's not.
no, he's not.
Maybe he is. I just want to be a part of whatever the fuck he's a part of. That's kind
Yeah.
of sick.
I
What
don't
kind of
know.
group is that?
I don't know. It looked like he was by himself. He had a beater van, but like the one we tried to fix up last summer, but didn't.
Yeah. That's maybe a story for another podcast.
Yeah, this is straight for another podcast.
I don't know if there's another story, but basically we found this, Thomas found this van that his
Yeah.
Uncle Dean had
Uncle
sitting in his
Dean.
like garage.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, we got Cury, the diesel tech. He can fix it up, and then we can fucking travel the world. And then
We
the
took a look at
world,
it.
not the nation, the
We
fucking
took it a-
world, dude.
Yeah, that was a funny thing too. Is that I was like, all right, we're doing this because I have to prove myself to these boys, right? Because I'm like a diesel tech, I'm
For
going
real.
something new, and I'm like, all right, time to pull out all the tools, and I'm gonna start using big words and stuff like that. And we get there, and we kind of figure out what the problem is. There's a lot of problems.
A
with
lot.
This thing,
And
a
Cury let
lot.
us know.
I told you boys all about it. So I started going to work. I started going to town. And then we just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure like
You
I
had like this
took it all
laundry
apart.
list of shit that had to be done, and then
Yeah.
it just
I sent it to Thomas. I was like, all right, here's what you need to buy. Since this was kind of his thing, I was like, I'm just gonna let you, because he was like, yeah, I'll this is my thing, I'll do it. So I sent him the list of what we needed, and I took it apart, and then nothing happened after that. So sorry, Uncle Dean, if that's van
if
is
it's still
sitting-
taken apart in your
just
like
in your
garage
yard.
driveway yard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. What else? We'll think of some other funny ass stories.
Yeah, there'll be other ones. We'll talk about a lot.
Always, because
We
we did this for the rest of our lives, you guys.
We did a lot of dumb shit in high school. Not dumb shit, but just we had fun.
We
had
did a lot
fun.
of dumb shit too, though.
Yeah, we did.
Especially our senior year.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah. We have some pretty good stories. Wow, I'm excited to flesh into all those. We
Yeah.
definitely got to get into those when
We gotta get
when we
Thomas.
get all the boys on.
Thomas, yeah, we gotta
Bennett's
get Bennett.
definitely got to be
Bennett's
there
gotta
too.
be here.
Bennett was who we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
With the long hair and like he just says the funniest shit when he's not meaning to, and then he kind of gets mad at you for laughing at him. But it's like it just feeds the fire. But it's so good.
No, love Bennett. Love that guy.
Yeah. He probably doesn't even know we have a podcast. Like that's how like in the dark he is with shit. Like
You're right. No, you're probably
for real. He's just up in fucking Wayne, America, like doing his thing.
Doing his own thing. Yeah.
He went there for track to sprint, and now he throws hammer.
Yeah. He's a big guy.
He looks like Thor anyway. Like it lines
big
up.
guy.
Like everything is
Yeah.
just it's
Yeah, it works.
we're killing it out here. All of us are just doing our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're having fun with it.
we are.
Absolutely.
Well, shit.
But
Go Big Red. Good luck in
Go Big
Oklahoma.
Red. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna win. Yeah.
Let's go get a dub. I think we got it takes, and we talked about it. So we hope you enjoyed that analysis.
Yeah.
And this has been the Stock Talk.
Is this 5?
This is
number
5.
Holy cow.
5. Wow, dude.
That's wild.
We're gonna throw a party tonight just for that.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. All right.
Bye, guys.
Take her easy.